The Sonic Wave, APA taken low. He's sent into the egg, but he gets underneath the turret. That egg's not taking a ton of damage here just yet, but it does take enough. It's first blood to Jose Diodo.
It's the Lee Sin Flowers. He gets in there. Jose ganks from the bottom side. They know that he cleared bottom side first, but he did that recall into longsword, into back from the top side, and so he wraps around. Jose here is able to get the gank onto APA, and since APA thought he could walk it off since he had egg, he did not invest his flash.
Back to live though, we have a solo kill up here in the top side. Thanatos gets taken down by Morgan in the 1v1. Thanatos, our top laner, who has ruled the top lane. C9 has to try to get Blabber out of here. Quid is also very low. Exiting stage left as Yon and CoreJJ have to run. Vulcan and Sven create enough space here at the beginning of the fights as Jose Diodo still wants to challenge here for the Drake. It's down to 2,000 HP. Jose looking for a little bit more. Wants to get close enough, but C9 trying to keep the Lee out, and they successfully do it. It's C9 stacking Drake number 2, but Jose Diodo's going in. A beautiful kick comes out, but again it's the Anivia with the egg. Staying alive for now, it's not enough. Blabber falls, APA falls. Team Liquid goes in for the round one, but they want even more. Triple kill, Jose Diodo.
Jose Lee Sin strikes again, Flowers. He does let them get the dragon. He backs off because Cloud9 do a calm, good job of zoning TL away from the objective, but then when they try and leave the area, Flowers, when they're trying to escape, it is
trailing nearby as Quid continues marching forward. Thanatos waiting with the decimating smash, just throws it down. Jose is immediately ready. If Blabber wants to come in, let him. Jose is already here first. Thanatos losing a lot of HP, charges back in as Blabber's ready to back him up. Thanatos flashes away. Blabber's got the shutdown and Quid's already dead. C9, they make the outplay in the 2v2. CoreJJ shows up, guarantees that Jose won't fall as well, but Vulcan's ready to chase. The Seraphine closing distance, flashes in for the encore. That's your MVP, setting up the second kill.
C9 strike back immediately, bait them in on the top side. They draw them closer to the tower, and then the turn from Thanatos and Blabber finds them the kills and the objective afterwards.
C9 make a beautiful outplay there. Thanatos knowing his limits.
Top lane at the moment, Rise thriving in the side lane there. Quid is very rich, but mid lane.
Okay. Sven's gonna be careful now, flashes away, staying out of danger. APA can't stay the same as the crystallize. He traps himself on the wrong side of the wall. He can't get away from him, and Team Liquid get the enemy mid laner yet again.
Egg down, and that plenty of time for Quid to finish up topside. He's roaming down, he's stealing Raptors while the rest of the team finishes up the mid lane. So no, not only did Team Liquid get the kill, but they get the top tower and the mid tower here. Now already blast coning in to start the Baron. We're only 20 minutes, 21 and 45 seconds into the game, Flowers. That thing's gonna melt.
Yes, this Baron is already down to half HP. Blabber is hanging around nearby. Control ward over the wall. Team Liquid gonna clear that one out of the way. Control
2 seconds on his ult, 1 second on Blabber's ult.
Blabber's ready to go in, he does it with the paranoia, but no! Jose Diodo has the secure, and Blabber falls right after. Now you got the Realm Warp coming in, it's Quid with the flash into the Ruined Prison, and Sven goes straight to jail. Do not press go, do not collect $200, this man is out of there, and Team Liquid, they get 3, they get Baron, they get the whole damn thing.
That's truly gonna break this game open, Flowers. Team Liquid now have
in here in this first one, surely making C9 regret not banning it out there in that second phase. But you allow Jose to play it. He's going to show you why you got to ban it out. Blabber trying to take the tier 2 turret down in the bottom lane while Team Liquid pushes top here, just trying to get something back through the objective bounty, through some kind of a trade. Objective bounties aren't even on the map right now, it looks like, thanks to the UI indicator, but immediately CoreJJ is coming in. Sven gets caught! The grand entrance is far too quick. The summoner spell not ready yet from Sven. The flash is still on cooldown, so as soon as core flashes in, it's lights out for the Ashe.
Yeah, Cloud9 a little behind the play because they still have Blabber pushing from bottom, and you know the recall is going to take a while for Cloud9, so CoreJJ, he knows he has enough time, and lightning quick with the engage.
With the Infinity Edge completed, those feathers do a lot of damage. APA though, found by the Realm Warp. Yes, he has the Seeker's Arm Guard, but it only buys him a little bit of time. The Grand Entrance finds the knock-up again, and yet again, the egg doesn't matter. every single time this game that APA has had the egg available, it has not prevented a death. Team Liquid has been setting up these picks in places and in ways to just completely ignore the power of that passive on the Anivia, and now APA's arm guard is broken. His egg is scrambled. His team trying to hold on in a 4v5 for the next 30 seconds because Team Liquid just took their second Baron.
Yeah, Quid and Jose have been cooking them. Absolutely. Now they're taking away the jungle as well together while the rest of the team pushes in mid and top side. Meanwhile, Blabber's taking away enemy red, and they were split pushing bottom with Thanatos to try and get a tiny bit of resources right before what might be their final fight, as Cloud9 need to pray for this base defense.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, APA doesn't respawn in time to save that top lane inhibitor turret or the inhibitor behind. Go ahead and take the last tier 2 turret from the Cloud9 side, knock that one over without much resistance, as C9 instead choose to draw their battle lines around their base, around their remaining tier 3 turret. The mid lane inhibitor has also respawned. Morgan applying pressure to the mid lane while everybody else tries to get the wave shoved up bottom side. APA using the Crystallize and the Glacial Storm to keep that minion wave at bay as best he can. Remember, this Anivia does not have his defensive tools available. APA must be very mindful, particularly of Jose Diodo, who has that Guardian Angel, has the flash, can make the play whenever he lands one of those sonic waves. C9 has got to be ready for the snap engage coming out from TL.
Team Liquid, they've been controlled this whole time. There's only 2 minutes on the clock, Flowers, for the Mountain Soul arrival, but they're finishing up with the base very quickly. I mean, the tower's already at 50% HP.
Yeah, we might not even get there. Tier 3 turret, already below half, like you say. Top inhibitor, middle inhibitor, both down. Many super minions marching down the top lane. Somebody on C9's got to go answer that. Blabber going to do it for now. As the rest of Team Liquid take their chance, they're going to shove forward, go after the tier 3. Core JJ going in. APA is going to be your target. Jose wants to follow it up, but the stasis was there in time. APA staying alive, trying to get himself away, but Thanatos is already down. Jose Diodo taken low, but the Guardian Angel brings him back. Double kill over to Yawn, and Team Liquid full send it. Team Liquid end it. Game number 1. They controlled this from the start. Jose Diodo making plays. Everybody else following it up. 16-2, TL slams the first game.
Team Liquid, they are locked in for game number 1, looking clean.
Nicely done from Team Liquid in the first game here in Tempe, Arizona, here in the Mullet Arena. And to hear more about it, let's throw it back to the lounge.
Thank you. Yeah, we're gonna get right into it in a minute because it kind of changed for me all around
guys.
this second Drake fight.
Insane.
Yeah.
Like this is actually where the game was decided for me, because until this point, you know, they had a nice little bot lead going into this. We're gonna play it through. This is their Drake. This is TL's Drake contest. And as soon as they see the angle onto Quid, they take it, right? But then Blabber gets charmed up here. So the end result of this is actually that both Blabber and Quid are limping away with not a lot of health here. Jose kind of looks like a crazy person, kind of trying to soft contest this. Another big